I'm here with our client, Brian Hoare, and we're on an absolutely stunning piece of land. And this project is unusual for a couple of reasons. One is that it's on rustic land and we've got the building license. So we're going to talk about the details and the vision and the story and how we got to where we are and everything else. Brian, thank you for doing this interview with us.
You're welcome.
Maybe you could just tell us a little bit about who you are and why you decided to build a villa in Spain or a house in Spain.
Yeah, I got stuck here during COVID and wanted rustic land to build. And I wanted to be away from places that I could bring friends and family to. I travel a lot. I'm not in Spain very much, but I wanted to have a place that was secret, that was hidden away,
Yes.
but that was also accessible. I have bought this land, which is 22,000 square meters, and it allows me to have a space which is very private and to have it self-contained when I'm away, safe, secure, because it's not accessible by any of the roads. It's going to be a tiny house, so 80 square meters, with a 5-meter ceiling, and then each side of the house will have a mezzanine floor where they'll have small bedrooms, but the entire house will be floor-to-ceiling library, books on one of the walls, and then a back garden facing the south. This faces north at the moment, so although it's on a slope, it doesn't face into the sun. So we've got a very good, cool summer. And then even in December the 22nd, the sun still comes over and hits this land. So it's on a shallow slope. And this has been, it's on a terrace piece of land, there's about 8 terraces. And the terraces go north to south. I think it's about 30 meters from top to bottom, maybe a little bit higher.
And tell us about your vision for the land. I mean, I know that you've spent a lot of time and quite a lot of money actually as well looking after the land with the irrigation and tending the plants and planting new trees as well. I've got this kind of image of maybe you sort of walking out of the house and foraging for your own food.
It's permaculture.
Yes.
So we have about 4 or 5 permanent water storage facilities which are filled up.
Yes.
And then I have a land manager, local land manager, who fills up during the summer, keeps the plants going. And we planted about 60 trees, everything from lemon, persimmon, cherry, fig, ash, maple. And so when those trees have grown up and they're now in the 3rd year, they will provide fruit, nuts.
But let's talk about the house itself. It's a tiny house. We've done the design for you, and we're about to do, as we're talking now, we're about to do the execution project, but the design itself has been done. Can you talk a bit about the tiny house concept and any features in the design that either have been incorporated or will be incorporated that actually support your particular lifestyle? The
house itself, a large deck, so people can arrive. It's also got a space where people can camp. So it's easily, I've got 5.5 acres here, so people can roll up in a camper van, park their car, park their camper van, spend some time in the house. There'll be an indoor toilet, shower, and then there'll be outdoor spaces. So there'll be an outdoor shower and toilet so that it can be used by people who are camping, and indoors, obviously, by the people inside. But there's 2 bedrooms, and then the whole downstairs could be opened up for friends and family when they come.
When you first approached us and you said, I think you found the plot independently from us, approached us to help you evaluate the land.
Yes.
And it's rustic land, and I may have said to you, be very cautious.
Yes, it was large enough. It's in the region of Benimantell,
Yes.
which is slightly more easy to get permission than Guadalest. We went through the processes of assessing the land. You did a thorough assessment, which included the access to the land, the viability of getting planning permission,
Yes.
the access for vehicles, water supply. The overall answer was be cautious, but it was a very thorough investigation that I felt gave me the right amount of information to make a considered decision. And we decided to take the risk and buy it, and I bought it 4 or 5 years ago for a good price, and it's now worth 3 or 4 times more than what I purchased. Now that it has planning permission, now we're right now planning the final location of the house, the layout, the visage, how it will sit, the materials, who's going to build it. We've looked at options including containers, prefabricated, local materials, alternative materials that are not going to affect the land negatively. We don't want to bulldoze the land. We want to keep the land as clean as possible to what it is naturally so that it fits into the space and that also it can be closed down when I'm away.
Final question. What was it that made you choose Eco Vida Homes to help you with this project?
I saw your YouTube where you were talking. It was a very informative YouTube piece. I don't speak Spanish. That'll be immediately accessible to someone who speaks English through you. The whole idea of Eco Vida, that it's sustainable, the sustainability focus on it. That you've been doing this a long time with luxury homes, but also with smaller projects like mine, and taking into account that it is more and more people are looking towards sustainability, towards lifestyle, and the tiny house. After we spoke, the tiny house idea, which more and more people are focusing on, is really developing. And it was exciting to see that you were already in that realm and were able to answer most of my questions very efficiently. And if you didn't, you had the answers. So, reliability, local expertise, English, and you have a range of specialists working with you. Damien being one of the architects who has helped this process, and I feel very comfortable operating in English.
Well, thank you so much for the interview. Well, let's keep in touch with the viewers.